If you died in that way, you understand what I'm saying?
You say that again?
A lot of people overdosing and shit on drugs and stuff. That's a sinful thing. You shouldn't be shooting up drugs and doing
Right.
Like that. Do you think God would, like, you know what I'm saying? Even if you die, we'd give you, forgive you and let you.
Let's
into
get
heaven.
to studying.
Like,
Let's
you know what I'm
open
saying?
our love
No.
letters.
If you die in your sins, you die in your sins.
I thought.
Okay. I am breathing now. I have the opportunity to ask God for forgiveness.
Mm.
But if breath was taken away from me like that, I have no more forgiveness. What I died in is what I died in.
That's crazy. I hate that.
But that's the way it is.
Yeah.
Look how long your life is.
I know.
You have the opportunity. It's out here. And people choose to say, no, I don't want no part of it. I don't want nothing to do with it. Well, what'd you do? You denied Christ.
What he's saying.
I know, he's talking about death.
Well, see, I say that because of the way my Uncle Sammy died. You know? I mean, he wasn't doing right, drunk and stuff, but you think, he was a good man. He knows God. I mean, Rick.
Did he ever deny God? Did he give his life to God?
He didn't live for God. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean he didn't live for God? I mean.
Yeah, I don't really understand.
What, did he drink a lot?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
answer me this. If a person needed help, did he help them?
Me, yeah.
No, not you. I'm talking
Anybody.
about anybody.
No, I mean, not unless he really knowed them and they showed him, if you showed him respect, then yeah, he'd help you no matter what. But I never seen him, anybody really do
Well,
that.
You know how people say, well, they give you a shirt off their back. Was he that type of man?
Sammy was a very hateful man.
He was
just wasn't
hateful.
to me. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't say that he wasn't because I've seen him do Kurt and other ones different, but he wasn't that way with me. You know what I'm saying? But he's lived his whole life hateful. And he just was angry.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I can't really say here
No,
or
we
there.
can't. We can't.
Because
we don't know what.
We don't really actually know what was in
We
his
don't
heart.
know the last
Like
thoughts in his heart.
right.
That's why it was on my mind. I've always thought about that.
There was just people in the church house. Alright? And something happened to the preacher. And he had to go to the hospital. Alright? In the hospital, they were trying to revive him back. They got him back. But they couldn't hold him. And he was screaming, go get the deacon. Go get my deacon. Go get the deacon. So the deacon come in there and he says, I'm dying and I'm going to hell. And the deacon's like, but you're the preacher. He goes, but I did not serve him right. In other words, you can serve Christ all you want to. But if he ain't in your heart, you're not serving him.
I understand what you're saying. I do. You're right. It's got to be in your heart. Or you ain't serving him.
Right.
Because you don't believe in it. You just
You're going through the motions.
Yeah.
You go through the motions. It's like when you go get a job and they say, all right, this is what you're going to do. And they show you how to do it. If your heart is not in it, you're not going to learn nothing.
Passion for a job. We
Right.
just had this conversation, didn't we?
Crazy, yeah.
And that's how I do. I got to have passion in something. And that's...
Yeah. If you don't have passion in it, it's like in Revelation it says, come back to your first love. Okay, you can go into something and you can say, wow, I love this job. This is great. But after a while, you lose interest in the job. But if you go back to the beginning of when you first started, and you're like, man, I like this job in the beginning, you start thinking about it. Then you go back to liking your job again.
I read something. So see if you can quote this verse, because I've been wanting to know whereabouts I read the Bible. I was just skipping around back when I was, trying to get myself over things, It said something about, how's it go? What is it now? Something about, let me find the word, give me a minute, I done lost. I have problems with the words, I can't.
It's okay. Paraphrase if you got to. Right? Ain't that right, Miss
I
Dave?
don't want to be wrong, because then you might not, you know what I'm saying?
Just try to paraphrase it.
Give me a few minutes, let me think about it, I'll get it.
All
I
right.
usually get it, don't I, Rick?
A pretty baby girl, ain't you? Yeah, you are, baby girl, yeah. Yeah, you
I
better.
can't remember how we started.
It's okay. Just move on to something else, and it'll come to you. Yeah. Ain't that
Something about the afterlife, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the light, or whatever, like, I guess, I don't know what I'm trying to explain here. I know what I read about that. That don't make no sense right there. You don't understand everybody's scratching. I thought I had. Give me a few minutes. I was trying. I was struggling there. So but that's what my problem is. And when I ask people this question, they don't know how to explain it. They'll just read it out of the Bible. That's not how I learn. And that's why I can't, in school I had problems. I can't just
I couldn't learn
read
nothing.
something
in
or somebody
school.
read it to me. I gotta have it, explained to me, kind of more hands-on kind of teaching. You know what I'm saying, Rick?
Yeah.
That's how I learn.
Yeah.
I can't learn any other way.
Well, I tell you what, school has indoctrinated you to do that.
Yep.
School ain't nothing but surrender to me teaching.
I don't school age, so hell, he's fucking retarded anyway. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I didn't know what was wrong or right or what they wanted to tell me to do. I was doing what my brain told me to do. And last time it didn't even know what it was doing. School just didn't
It never did
draw
appeal to
me. It
me.
didn't. I mean, but I was
I don't
hardcore
think
in
it
the
does
drugs
to
in
anybody,
school.
to be honest with you.
Man, I was hardcore in
Yeah.
the drugs in school.
Really?
Yeah.
How much did school help you to learn about the real important thing in life? And that is eternity. School don't teach you nothing about that.
School, really,
It
school
only
didn't-
teaches you what's here on earth.
I learned life by going the route I went better than I'd ever learned in school. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not book smart myself, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm smart enough I could survive in the world, but hell, motherfuckers that go to school and go to college, they book smart. They're dumb as hell. You ever met?
Yes,
You get what I mean?
I know somebody's book smart, but they ain't got no common sense in their head whatsoever.
None.
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 I finally
Zero.
got it.
It's scary.
Right.
Yeah.
It's almost scary. It's
Yeah.
like,
Our little boy McDaniel.
dude, man,
He's a
if
book
you
worm.
walked out on the streets in some towns, you'd be a dead motherfucker.
Right.
You know,
You'd be dead. I can walk out in most streets in this whole country and come home.
I don't know, man.
Most. I didn't say all.
Some cities you can probably
I
see just
did
walking
not-
in the wrong color on their kid. And
I
they wonder
know.
why their cops are getting killed.
I know.
Guys, I got a show live PD, guys. There's 6 cities around the world. Phoenix, Arizona is one of them. It's live. The cops have the camera streaming. And this man made this show because of so much police violence, brutality, and they get help. Like, if the police do it, they get what we call it. The state raises money for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they
Yeah.
get money that helps the state or whatever. That's why they got to do it supposedly anyway. But the guy done it. He said that way they can't lie. It's all live.
Yeah.
If, you know what I'm saying? If they beat somebody, or if they shoot somebody that was innocent, hell, the whole world's gonna see it.
Yeah.
They want everybody to, but not. They only got 6 cities worldwide. Atlanta,
Live link.
Live PD is what it's called. Look it up. I've been watching it. It's crazy.
I need to check that out.
They cut it off when
Live PD.
if they don't want you to see something, they'll snap out of that and say, "Well, let's check here." You're gonna think, "Well, hell, they just tackled him. It was 10 cops on one man. Those looked unarmed, but when you go back, the man was reaching for what thought was a gun, but it was a cell phone." But hell, if they beat him, they ain't gonna show him.
Well, how would you like to be having a heart attack and the cops come up and beat the shit out of you?
But I mean, well, hell,
This black man, he was having a heart attack in his car, and they come up and drug him out of his car and him having a heart attack and beating him because he could not talk to him.
hell, I wouldn't call law if I got shot or something or anything like that. Hell, they'd always get there and
I wouldn't even go to the damn hospital if I got shot.
yeah.
I'd come to Rick and I'd say, "Okay, Rick, learn to operate or let me die."
And,
Plain and simple.
the hospital don't care if you die or not. They told my mama.
Hey, I had rather die than I would to go to a hospital anymore, because they've been putting what they call I think it's like live nurses or something like that, or some other kind of weird name. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've even messed with that. But she will kill you. She'll kill you.
That's where you're messing up. Another warning.
No, you're alright.
Can I help
You just repeat what we said. Love has to have truth and communication.
Yeah.
Without
Exactly.
truth and communication, you have nothing. It's either, hey, what can you do for me? That's the worldview.
I lost the
Yeah.
trust, and then the communication. After the communication went, that was it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I mean, that's literally, and
Look,
that's
I'm
how
gonna tell you
it
something.
ended, really.
When the trust goes, it's hard after that.
Yeah, when the
It
trust
really
goes,
is. I mean, in all seriousness.
But it was hard to build it up from that. And then
you have to try.
to
build it and-
like it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? It took years building it back, just a little bit of it back up.
Right.
It takes a long time to have that. You know what I'm saying? Trust.
Well, no, I'm gonna even go a little step further. From experience, you never have that trust back like you did in the first.
Yeah, you can't.
No,
Yeah,
I agree
it's,
with you. I agree with you.
You
It took
don't-
me
you
4.5
can't get it.
years. You can't just start trusting. Just start trusting just for like.
But it still wasn't the same.
It's still in the back of my mind. No.
It never
I'll
was
be
the same.
damned. And one time, you know what I'm saying? I was right though. I had the right to worry though. I had the right to worry this time. But my gut, you know, was telling me the truth. I should have walked away 4.5 years ago. Just right of that. But, you know, man, I should have. I should have walked away.
Well,
I mean, I should have. But,
at least you didn't live with a woman for 12 years and then her tell you that something that she said 12 years ago didn't matter no more.
well, I don't regret it. You know.
Well, I mean, how can you say something that you didn't mean? And that's what you're telling me.
Well, it's pretty much the same thing what I got done.
Right.
what I said to you yesterday, I mean today.
Exactly.
And if I don't mean it yesterday, I shouldn't mean it today.
Exactly.
Hell, like green line. What the hell is that line?
That's your volume going up and down. It's letting you know it's talking.
Oh, that's crazy. I just said over. I said, what the heck is that?
Ignore the pad.
Everything. She got an awesome one. I like that one. Like hers.
Look,
Probably better than this one. This one can't work right now.
Well, it can't
Hey.
never everything but this. I don't know what's going on.
Go to your
Okay.
Google.
just too many people on there.
Yeah, it is.
Google.
Look, since the UN took it over, if YouTube is no good, the internet is no good whatsoever anymore.
You might need to update though.
No, it don't need an update. Look, an update ain't nothing but putting more spyware on.
Yeah, but I mean, some apps, if you don't update them, they'll quit working because you got you. That's what when you download. It's what reads you. You have to, you want to click Wi-Fi, automatically update on Wi-Fi. But if you don't click it, you don't automatically update. No joke, some games to quit playing. I mean, Hobbit will if you don't update it sometimes. If you don't go with the update, won't it? It won't no longer
Okay.
work.
Cancel this.
They started out on Hobbit.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm going to do something different.